Hello again, sports fans, and you happy Bruins fans like me. Scott Travis coming at you again from the Sports Den, and I'll tell you what, I'm here to do the recap of the Bruins Leafs series, which is brought to you by Hairspray Salon, 259 Wickenden Street in Providence for all your beauty needs. But what a great series of hockey. If you're a hockey fan, and if you're not, you should be. I'm just going to say it like that. But if you're a hockey fan, you had to love the series. Great series throughout. Bruins come out in game one, take it to the young, inexperienced Leafs. James Reimer looked a little scared in net for Toronto. Bruins go on to a fairly easy 4-1 game and a win. Game two, Leafs show a lot of heart, come right back at the Bruins and kind of, I think, catch the Bruins a little bit off guard with definitely a much stronger, more confident effort. And the Leafs end up leaving Boston with a 4-2 win. So now the series was tied 1-1, heading to Toronto for two. So now you get up to Toronto, the Bruins come back, reestablish themselves, go on to win 5-2 in game three, and then follow that up with a real morale-killing 4-3 overtime loss in game four. So now the series is heading back to Boston. The Bruins are up 3-1, could clinch it on their home ice on Friday night in front of their own fans and, get themselves some rest and do things the easy way for once. So, of course, they go out and really don't show up for most of the game. And Toronto is able to pull off a 2-1 win in game five. So now the series has to go back to Toronto for game six, which the Leafs end up getting that late 2-0 lead, and then the Bruins get the goal by Lucic, but time runs out, and the Bruins drop a tough one, and now you're heading for game seven on Monday night in Boston. Well, I'll tell you, for a series that should have been over, the Bruins, they got to give us a heart attack. They got to, make things as difficult as possible. But game seven starts out, and it's a pretty good game early, but Toronto ends up early in the third, jumping out to a 4-1 lead with 14:31 left in the third. And as Lucic would say later, he started thinking about this could be the end. He looked up at the scoreboard, started thinking this could be the end of the team. This group could get broken up. Whatever happened, all of a sudden he realized he was Milan Lucic, and he's better than most of the players on the ice when he plays like it. He's got to play all out and fired. Now, can he do it every shift of every game? No, but he needs to do it more than just when the team's down 4-1 with less than 10 minutes left in the third. Having said that, good thing he did. He got fired up, took over the game, probably played the best 10, 15 minutes of his career as a Bruin in that third period. Just overrunning the Leafs. They had no defensive plan really against the Bruins, and were a little bit intimidated by Lucic and the physicality that the Bruins brought down the stretch. And the whole Leafs approach that they played in the last few games, which was literally collapsing in around Reimer in net and leaving the Bruins to pass it around the edges. The Bruins finally woke up in the third and realized, hey, we got to shoot the puck, which I actually was screaming at my television during the game. Shoot the puck. Because you don't score if you don't throw it near the net. You don't have to actually get it on net. You can throw it in front and it can deflect in. But if you don't shoot it anywhere near the net, you definitely can't score. And the Bruins seemed to, with the season and everything on the line, finally woke up, put the pucks to the net. You had Lucic on that strong rush, coming around, centering out to Horton. He gets the goal to get us back into it, 4-2, with a little under 11 minutes to go. And then Bruins get the pressure again. Lucic, who's going to clear him out in front? Nobody. He's too big, and everybody's afraid of him. So all he does is get there, get the rebound, score. It's 4-3. And then for the tying goal, I loved it. Chara goes to the front of the net, and for once in the series, normally he was screening Tuukka Rask for a few goals, but for once he's in front of Reimer, and Bergeron just floats a little harmless wrist shot, what you'd think, but Reimer screamed, bang, puck goes in. Overtime. Now, as somebody who thinks hockey, I'm thinking, wow, we definitely have this, but I was still a little scared because I've seen, overtime start and you never know what's going to happen. But the Bruins, and word has come out, originally it was supposed to be Bergeron with Marchand and either Jagr or Peverly, but Jagr had a skate issue, and supposedly Sagan looked at Claude, and Sagan went out, and he had a real good shift. He ended up kicking the puck, which caused a little turnover by the Leaf D, which then had the puck bounce right back to Bergeron, and he scored. So hopefully that gets that line going. I'm not sure what they're going to do in the next series, if they're going to try them back together again, but hopefully that gets them going. There was also a story that Sean Thornton had pulled Sagan aside and basically said, you're supposed to score goals. Really, is what the gist of that, maybe with some different language. But anyway, What a series. You actually had to feel bad. I mean, none of us, no matter how big a Bruin fan you are, none of us really could have thought we were going to come back and win that. I mean, you hope for the miracle. You're always thinking, oh, if we can get a goal here, there'll be time, and how will the Leafs react? And this is why when you do think that, that's why, because you never know. Young, inexperienced playoff team, 4-1 series win, heading for a great comeback story of their own, having been down 3-1, and to win if they had won the game 7. I mean, how fanatical and awesome that would have been for the city of Toronto. So you almost feel bad because I thought it was a well played series. I didn't hate Toronto at all through that series. Phil Kessel actually earned some respect. Lupa was a good play. I mean, the Leafs had a good team, and you'll expect they'll be heard from again. But nobody really could have seen it coming. We're thrilled that it's going on. Now we're going to take on the Rangers. We're coming in with a little bit of injuries. We got injuries to Seidenberg, Ferentz, and Redden. So Torrey Krug's up from Providence. We'll have to wait and see what kind of news we get. I'll be doing a preview for tomorrow before Game 1. It's Bruins and Rangers Thursday night, 7:30. Should be great hockey. So, wow. All I can say is round 1, great series, great hockey. Bruins pull it out. Maybe maybe they tapped into their 2011 championship pedigree and said now we can win, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is now they got a shot. If they can get by the Rangers, who I think are going to be very tough for the Bruins. Lundqvist has a great career record, and the Rangers play a real tough defensive style again. Bruins again will have to figure it out. You got to throw those pucks in and bob and weave in and out of the slot and make it hard for the goaltender because Lundqvist will definitely stop everything he sees. Tuukka Rask, just keep being Tuukka Rask. You're going to have to be because Lundqvist is going to be good too. So that should be a great series. Starts Thursday night. I can't wait. And Bruins move on. We're thrilled about that. Thanks for watching. I'll be talking to you again soon, hopefully on more good news and more good notes. Take care.